So, welcome back again. Another video time. Now, last time we were driving, we stopped at Praha, and I'm still here. But this time, where I want to go to, somebody's parked next to me, for some reason they've got the same number plates. Is that? It was a bit buggy before, but I don't know. Does everyone see their own number plate reflected at them? Or has he copied my number plate? I don't know. Anyway, what I want to do is this. If we go to world map, up here it shows you how much you've explored. And at the moment, I've explored a fair amount, but I want to explore more. So, what I want to do is go down this little diddly road here. It won't be fast, but it will help me to explore more of the map. Now, if I go to Freight Market, I'm in Praha, I can see that there's no jobs to Frankfurt, but there is a job to Duisburg. And it's going almost via Frankfurt, which means I can still take this little piddly road down here. So I'm going to take that job. It's not going to pay a lot, but it will help me explore more of the map. As simple as that. So let's go and do that job. And say goodbye to my friend, whoever he is. So, Crazer. Hello, Crazer, but I gotta go. So, let's now pick up the job. Which could even be here. Oh, it is. Oh, what do you know? It's actually here. So, let's go and get the Duisburg job. We've got to be careful, because the autopilot will take us on the wrong route. Or at least it will take us on the quickest route, but not the route that we'd actually like to take. And what I'd like to do is have the autopilot have waypoints you could set. And that would be quite useful. I don't think SCS software are planning on implementing this, but if they could, it would be very nice of them to implement waypoints into the GPS system, because that way I can plan out which way it is I'm supposed to be going. Right, now before I leave here, let's just check on the map, because I know which way the autopilot wants me to go, but I need to go basically the same route as the autopilot, but when it wants me to turn right at the roundabout, I need to go around it and down here and then down here. So follow the GPS route up until the roundabout and then turn left. So let's go that way, and we need to get a move on because we're going down a slower road, and because we're going down a slower road, it's going to take longer to get there. As simple as that. So damn. What? Well, me, it's these. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me, Jenny? That is bullshit. I do not believe it. I do not often believe it. How much damage have we got? Fine. Let's just drive. If I can, because now I'm going to be at an awkward angle. This is going to be really awkward because I might have to go back into the yard completely. And the reason I say that, I was making a right mess of this, is we don't want to be on the wrong side of the road. Trader's going to be... Oh dear. What a good start to the day. Right. Let's follow the GPS route up until the roundabout. And once we get to the roundabout, we want to turn left, not right. Lights on properly. So, okay. And let's hope that that was the only accident to this particular route. Let's make sure no one's coming. Okay. Just stay in a left-hand lane because I want to be turning left at the roundabout, not right. So, cruise along. I'm aware it's dark. Oh, I'm not an idiot. I'm aware it's dark, but I'm hoping that within a short amount of time it will be daylight. I'm going too fast again. Typical. Right, here we want to be turning left. Did he just go the wrong way round a roundabout then? I believe he did. Oh dear, oh dear. But, yes, I used to watch some more of those Russian dashcam videos, and they are as scary as hell. So if he is from Russia, because I do have a thing about Russian drivers, because they are shit, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Right. Let's hope nobody else crashes into us on the way to Duisburg. As I say, I'm taking the scenic route, and the plus side of taking the scenic route is hopefully there won't be too many people on it. That's the plus side. On the downside for you people, you may say to yourselves, well, it's a bit boring, we don't see anyone. That's tough. Not going to tell you. I have done other videos that drive through Europort and elsewhere, and what can I tell you? I've driven down plenty of busy roads, so it's going to make a fairly nice change to drive down a quiet one. Oh dear Lord. Right, let's turn some lights on. Set my cruise control, and now the speed limit's changed. Let's hope it sticks at 80 and doesn't do the same as Rotterdam/Amsterdam, where it went 80, 50, 80, 50, 80, 50. It got me so confused I didn't know what speed I was supposed to be doing, and then got a speeding fine. So I'm going to hope it stays at 80, or at least doesn't change too much. Right, and here we go down this unexplored road. Now, as I say, because when we checked on the map, this road was grey, I have never driven down this road. This is a virgin road. So anything could be down here, because I've never seen it. If I had driven down this road, it would be yellow. Obviously the GPS has now decided to get clever and say, oh, you're taking this road, I think you can do a better job if you follow my instructions. Well, so really I want to follow what's going on. You're doing yeah, like he couldn't get out of the way. I had my handbrake on, by the way, and was decelerating. So why did he overtake on a bend? Why? Oh, it's very peachy trip today. How much damage now? 7%. Oh God. Oh, we're having fun. But on the plus side, if you can have such a thing as a plus side from all these stupid accidents, it means one day I can I can start to make a complete idiots video. So I can put together all the clips of the people that have rammed me and put them into one video. I still don't have that many clips. It would be a fairly short video at the moment, probably about a minute long. And there go the barriers. They've caught me out in the past, the barriers. I must admit, I've kind of come shooting down here before in single player mode, and then the barriers have got me just at the last minute. And believe me, the barriers do not have any give in them whatsoever. You will just hit them and bounce off. Right, nice train passing there, and I still want to drive the trains, by the way. Yeah, I think you should be able to do a train driving job on the same map. That'd be quite nice. But, yeah, something for the future. Something to look forward to. It can be Euro Truck Simulator 3. I don't know if they are doing a Euro Truck Simulator 3. I see they're doing the American Truck Sim. That looks like it might be some fun. If only because it's a new map to explore. Because the Euro Truck Simulator 2, even with the Going East pack, which I have, I'm waiting for these lights barriers to go down. It just did me on the last lot, so you never know if it's going to do it again. I wonder what happens if you park your trailer on the tracks and the barriers go down. I wonder if it'll do that. But yes, the American Truck Sim. It looks fun. It's not been released yet, obviously. I do actually have, and I've bought and own, the American 18 Wheels for Steel. Good God, I mean, I must have been driving that 5 years ago. That wasn't a bad simulator, but not a patch on Euro Truck Simulator 2, especially since it didn't have multiplayer. Not that Euro Truck Simulator 2 does officially have multiplayer. So yeah, I'd like to drive that one, the American Truck Sim, when it comes out. But going back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, as you can see, I've already explored 73% of the total map surface area. There is currently no additional land as an add-on pack that you can buy officially that I can drive on. There are some mods. I've seen some African mods and some Spanish mods, as in map-wise. You can drive in Morocco, you can drive in Spain and Africa, but they're mods, and therefore they won't work with the multiplayer mod. And I like driving on multiplayer maps so that people can go around blind corners and ram me head on. I find it most, it gives me my joys. I become sexually excited by that. I really get turned on by people ramming me and driving me off the road all the time. You cannot understand how happy it makes me feel. Yes, I just love it. Right, we have 652 kilometers left to go. I do not know how long it will take. My trip computer is telling me it will take about 10 hours game time. How long that will be in real time, we don't know. My last video was fairly long. It chocked in at 1 hour 15 minutes, and I did it in one recording using NVIDIA Shadow Play, and it weighed in at 10 gigabytes in size. Using my meager, and I do mean meager, ADSL, it took 34 hours to upload 10 gigabytes. Yeah, so I'm hoping this video is not going to be that long, because I don't want to upload another 34-hour video. I don't take much pleasure in that. And secondly, currently my time, I don't know, it's about maybe 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday, and tomorrow at 5 o'clock on a Sunday I'm on air on New Eden Radio as a DJ, which means the maximum time I have to upload a video is approximately 21 hours after this video ends, however long this takes. In other words, I can't be on air as a DJ while I'm uploading to YouTube. My bandwidth does not have the capacity, and you can't pause a YouTube video halfway through uploading, so I need to be very careful and make sure that the video that I'm doing now and can upload will be done in time. If not, then I shall basically have to upload this on Sunday night, which would be a shame, because I'd like to get this video online tonight, or at least online for tomorrow. But we shall see. Again, I have no idea how long it's going to take to complete this journey, or what other ills will befall us on this route as we drive along. Time is passing fairly quickly. We left, I think, around about 1:40. It's now 3:11 game time, 3:12. So hopefully it should start to... Whoa, hold on. Two things. I don't suppose anyone was being too astute, but if you want to play back the video, you will see I was doing 100 kilometers an hour, and I thought there was a 90 kilometer an hour limit, which means I must have been going down a steep hill, unless they've taken off the speed limiter. But that would have been all over the forums if that was the case. Fuel, I've got plenty of fuel. I've got 1,224 kilometers range left, and the distance of this journey, 587 kilometers left to go. Again, I could have done this faster by shooting down the main motorway, but then you start doing that and doing every route just to get there as fast as possible, then you start driving as fast as possible, and then I might as well start editing out the boring bits, like who wants to see this bit, who wants to see that bit, and before you know it, you've got no video left at all other than the beginning and the end, and a couple of accidents thrown in the middle, which it doesn't make for a great video, really. It ruins the immersion level. Right, we're doing 54 in a 60 zone, which is nice for once. Actually gone up on me for once, not down. It's been a while since something's gone down on me, I can tell you. Cough, cough. Right, so you know. Doesn't put anything behind me at the moment, which is nice. Don't want to get rammed again. Okay. Oh, da, da, da. Oops, speeding. Okay, let's put this. Oops. Not my indicator. I don't want my indicator on. Let's put my cruise control on. Too fast. Let's put my cruise control on around the 60-kilometer mark, not the 68-kilometer mark. Okay, speed up a little bit. I don't think the cruise control, by the way, limits down speed. So I've now put 60. I've now set my cruise control on, and it should be locking it at 60. In a car, if you put your cruise control on 60, start going down a hill. If it's a modern car, it will apply the brakes for you to keep you at that speed. But as you can see, we are accelerating, and I have my cruise control on at 60. So I'm going to have to help the cruise control with my brake. There's a motorway that we haven't been down yet, so in another video we can cross that one off if we ever get a chance to drive down it. Where it is to and from, I don't know, but we can look at that another day. Okay, it's now gone to an 80 speed limit. It's just now gone to a 60. It would have gone to an 80 because of the motorway passing overhead. That's what it will be. Right, cruise control back on. Not that it's working very well. I'm going to have to do it manually, I can see. Is it worth reporting people that ram you? If you are in, say, the centre of Rotterdam and the admins are nearby, maybe. But I personally have found that reporting people that ram you outside of the busy areas, up to now, for me personally, has not given any results ever. In certain areas, like Amsterdam, like the M25, like London, like Dover, I've reported people and the admins have acted, but whenever I've been far out in the middle of nowhere, for some reason, the admins don't seem to care. It's like, well, you're not in Amsterdam, so can't be bothered. Anyway. Right, ooh, that's a bit of a windy road coming up. Probably explains why I've not been down it before. It is windy to say the least. Brake, 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 brake. It's going to be steep. Still not daylight. It will become daylight. Game-wise, probably around about 5 o'clock, I believe, is when the sun starts to come up in-game. So we shouldn't have too much longer. And we should have some light for you. Because right now there's not a lot to look at, and if I was to choose an external view, you wouldn't see anything. All you would see is black. And now isn't the time for me to change views to show you. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what you'd see. Well, it's not bad, but it's not easy for me to drive like that. It's easier for me to drive like this. I suppose because it's how I drive a car normally, is like this, not like not sitting on the roof. I don't drive sitting on the roof of my car. No, it's not good. So, yeah, I can see why many people don't use this road. It's not one for speeding down. I can see I'm going to be using this road a lot. Right. Okay, here we are. It's a field in the background. Trees. Okay. I've come across this before. If you look at the mini-map, bottom right, you can see that I need to take the junction off to the left. In the past I thought, oh no, I can just carry straight on. No. It has to have its own feeder lane, otherwise you end up stuck under a bridge, unable to join it. So, to turn left here. Slow down. Hope nobody's coming up from behind. If they are, tough. Slowly, slowly. Keep around the speed. Sorry, there's not much for you to look at the moment. It's still night time. I thought that when I left the multiplayer server and then jumped to single player to refresh the jobs list and then jump back again into multiplayer, it would refresh the server time. But no, when I rejoined the server, it was exactly, and I do mean exactly, the same time as when I left it the other day. Oh, interesting. Right. 474 kilometers to go. 7 hours 39 minutes drive time. That could be wrong because up till now we've been driving down country roads, as you could probably tell, all wiggly, and you don't make much speed on those. Saying me speeding again. What is it with me lately? I suppose I'm trying to shorten the videos to make the upload time shorter. It's actually a real concern because only having a 1 megabit upload, it does take forever to upload 1080p videos. And why upload in 1080p? Why not another format? It just struck me that if you're going to upload a video and go to all the trouble of doing it, you might as well do it in the best quality possible, because although today, I'll take my lights off. Although today you may be watching it on an iPhone at 720p, or maybe watching it on a computer screen at 720p, in a month's time or 2 months' time you may have a high quality television that can show 1080p via the internet streaming. Oddly enough, I've got one upstairs, which the wife broke, but we managed to get it repaired. So yeah, I'm doing it in 1080p basically to future-proof myself. I'd hate to put all these videos online and then 6 months down the line, or a year, or even 2 years, someone say, well, can you do them all again at a better quality? You never know, maybe I become famous and some TV company says, we'd like to use your gameplay footage but it's not good enough quality. How pissed off would you be? Right, seriously, how fed up would you be if some video company or some movie or anything turned around and said, oh, we'd love to use your game footage because we think it's brilliant, it's the best we've ever seen, but you didn't do it high enough quality, therefore we've used somebody else's. You would be so mad, really. So, thinking ahead, just in case Universal Pictures or somebody decides to use my footage and say, you know what, we think you're the bestest person ever in the entire history of gaming or whatever. Oh look, it's becoming a bit more daylight. We'd like to use your video, but you can't because it's not 1080p. Well, I've done it in 1080p. I've heard that there is actually something called a 4K video, right? And then there's actually a 5K video now as well. No. How big file sizes would that generate? I mean, 1080p, 1 hour, that generates about 6 or 8 gigabyte file, depending. And then a 4K would be, no, you'd be looking at terabytes. No. And a 5K petabytes. Yeah. Okay, I've got a 3 petabyte video to update. No. You'll be updating that till, uploading that till the cows come home. There's somebody behind me. I'm going to follow the speed limit and see what he does. I don't see why I should break the speed limit for him. If he wants to drive like a lunatic, that is up to him, but I'm not going to do it. Oh look, he's overtaken on a blind hill. Let's see if he runs me off the road like the other guy did. Whee, almost. He almost did. Is there anyone else around? No. Okay, I'll let you off. Why are you on the wrong side of the road? You're on the wrong side of the road, but you're Romanian, so you're Russian, kind of. Which means you drive like shit. Sorry, pal. He's on the wrong side of the road, is he? Ooh. Doesn't look very good, does it? I could speed up to find out, but I'm not going to. I'll just chill out and do my thing and then find him right around a bush about 200 yards up. But, reduce speed, not hedges. So, right. Left turning coming up. As you can see, it's becoming more and more daylight now. We've got 404 kilometers left to go, which means we're probably about halfway through the video. give or take. Hard to say really. You never know what's going to happen around the next bend. And yeah, just take it up to 60, and then we can put the autopilot on. There we go. There we are. There we go. Now we can start to see things. Like me crashing into the wall if I don't concentrate. But yeah, coming a bit more daylight now. That's a bit better. We can actually see the where we're supposed to be going. Nighttime driving is okay, but it's not very good for passengers to look out and see things. And often, actually, even in real life, you can drive down a road at night time and not realise where the hell you are. And then you pass back the next day, and you say, "Oh, I didn't see that there," because some huge, massive statue or something in the middle of the field. But because it's pitch black, you just don't get a chance to see it. But, right, we're now going to be turning onto a motorway. As Germans would say, an autobahn. Although not all autobahns are speed unrestricted. Not that it matters, because we're in a HGV anyway. Okay, so no one's coming. No, good. Okay. Looks like the admins are busy kicking people, which is nice. What else would they do? If anyone's interested, until the 29th of September 2014, then Euro Truck Simulator 2 Multiplayer mods are looking for game admins. So if you're watching this video and would like to apply to be an admin for Euro Truck Simulator 2 Multiplayer mod, then you can do so. Go to the Euro Truck Simulator 2 Multiplayer forums, look for the forum thread asking for admin applications, and there it tells you the details you need to fill in, and away you go. The application date closes on the 29th or the 30th, I think 29th of September 2014. So if you're watching this video in March 2015 and say, "Oh, I'd like to be an admin," too late, you missed it. But at least this round, this particular time, today I think is the 6th of September, they've just advertised this morning for admins for your Euro Truck Simulator 2 Multiplayer. So if you feel you've got what it takes, apply to be an admin. But please, please, please do me a favour. If you're watching this video and you can't drive or act like a child and have tantrum fits, don't apply to be an admin. It needs someone, I suppose, like me, someone slightly mature who actually drives a car and knows which way of the road you're supposed to be going on, but at the same time understands that people do occasionally break a rule, not because they've purposely broke it, just because of a momentary lapse of judgment. It does happen, so you need to give a little bit of leeway, but at the same time, when it's necessary, you need to put the boot in and stomp down on people hard. So yeah, it's a kind of fine line. But what we don't want is admins that are children. That would just ruin it for everybody. So there you go. If you want to be an admin, apply now. Right, that's your community service announcement over with for today. Frankfurt. I drove through Frankfurt fairly recently, and two things about Frankfurt. One is they've got great beer, and I went to a brilliant pizzeria there in Frankfurt on the main road. Heading into Frankfurt on the right-hand side, very oldie, worldy German restaurant, did brilliant pizza. The second thing about Frankfurt is there's lots and lots of trees there. I was quite surprised for a major city, going from the airport into the centre of Frankfurt. It's trees everywhere. It's like almost forested. Quite impressive. I wasn't expecting to see so many trees at Frankfurt. Right, I'm probably in the wrong lane, but I'm just over to the side in case people want to get past. Right, now we're in an 80 zone, because the speed limits seem to be making their mind up as they go along. 1 minute it's 60, then it's 70, then it's 80, then it's 50. Right, now we're in 80 zone. Let's speed up again. I'm guessing I need to be in the middle lane. Nobody coming, but still. I'm probably going to be... Oof, still got a fair way to go. 296 kilometers. Just put the cruise control on again to stop me from going too fast. Right, there we go. We can look around. Oh, nice. Let's see now. Yep. So I have no steering wheel, so I'm steering with a keyboard. So I've got no easy way to straighten up, as it were. This is why you tend to play ping pong going from lane to lane. But yeah, here we are. Oops. Let's get back to cab view. I find it easier to stick to lanes in cab view. What's that? Reckless driving, wrong way ban to 15th of October. What? Down the bottom left then, one of the admins has just banned a player until the 15th of October. Well, I'm all for giving people a good hard slapping when they need it, but I think the 15th of October is a bit much. That's today's the 6th of September. So that's what, a month and 9 days. That's quite intense. That's a 40-day ban. Yeah, 40-day ban. I mean, I know this is a free-to-play mod and all, and I know that a lot of kiddies just will not respect the rules, but 40 days? Come on. Unless, well, maybe the guy's a repeat offender, maybe they know him, or maybe the admin just got the month wrong and thought it was already October and wanted to make it like a 2-week ban, but I think that's going to hurt. A ban until the 15th of October. Oh my god. I think, fairly certainly, he's going to be crying all over the forums. I didn't do it, my parents don't love me and everybody hates me and I'm a little child who can't drive. Please let me drive on the road so I can crash into people again. Yeah, fucker. Yeah, I can see it now. He's going to be on the forums later. You ban me no reason. I drive proper like in Russia we do this. No, fuck off. So, 234 kilometers to go. 3 hours 45 minutes drive time. Oh, here's an interesting thing. Kind of. When I rejoined the game today, I've not played in a couple of days, my job list, which lane am I supposed to be in? Right hand lane? Yes, maybe? Maybe it's behind me, they're going to think, what the hell am I doing? My job list was completely empty because my game clock was synchronized over server time. So I logged back into single player, which then reset my clock time and also all my job list. So that if you play multiplayer a lot, you will find that your available jobs will eventually run out. And what you need to do is go back into the single player game and then either jump to a new garage or sleep at a hotel or something like this, and it will reset your jobs for you. Basically it will refresh the job list. But what else it did at that point is it reset my employees job list also, but basically shot them forward a few months. So whereas before my employees, which are not very good drivers and are not very high level, were earning 300 or 400 euros a day, all of a sudden, if you look on the bottom right hand side, I now have 487,000 euros. Last game I had 345 and I've not driven a kilometre since. What happened? Oh, a lot of traffic there. What happened straightforwardly is when I left the multiplayer mod and joined the single player mod and then slept at a garage, what happened is that it synchronized my clock, moved me forward a few weeks or months, and then all my employees basically did 6 months worth of work in a very short time period, and my income just rocketed up by 100,000 without me needing to drive. So, what's going on up ahead? Which means simply that if you want to make a lot of money by doing nothing, get a couple of employees, go to the multiplayer, drive for half an hour, go back to the single player, go back to the multiplayer, and repeat. And you should find that you get lots and lots of money going into your account from your employees driving for you without you doing anything. Oh, a bit of a convoy. Have they all got the same load? Oh, okay. Whatever turns you guys on. I've seen some videos. I know what happens in Russia. Right. Seriously, some of the people in Russia, you cannot drive. Some of you, not a problem with you. I've seen more videos now of the Russian dashcam videos. A fair few of you, the accidents are no fault of your own. You're just driving along and somebody drives into you. I get that. But the people who cause the accidents, what the hell are you thinking? Really? It's like, let me just turn left here into a line of oncoming traffic. Let me overtake on a blind corner. Anyone that's driven for a long period of time will immediately know when to start braking instinctively. The second you see like a cluster of cars ahead or any sort of brake lights, anything like this, you immediately know to ease off the accelerator and start braking, just because you do. Whereas new drivers just keep on going at the same speed, say, "Oh, I wonder what's ahead, let me look when I get there." Well, when you get there it's too late. You've got to stop before you get there. And I don't know, some of the Russian drivers have not got that. In fact, on these Russian dashcam videos, I see them driving down the road and it's covered in ice and snow and they're doing like 100 miles an hour, and I'm thinking, who's going to have the accident? The person that's recording it or what? Because because the speed they're going at, you just know that someone's going to have an accident. More often than not, it's the car who's got the video camera in it is the one that has the accident, because they're just driving too fast. Do they not have snow chains on in Russia? I know in Germany, the German law, I didn't realise this until I was in Germany last, and one of my colleagues told me this. Under German law, you have to fit snow tyres to your car during winter. It's the law. So all the German drivers tend to have a second set of tyres in the garage, and during the winter they put their winter tyres on, and in the summer they then change to their summer tyres. But the law in Germany states very clearly that you must fit winter tyres to your vehicle, your car, during certain months. And for those of you who are wondering, winter tyres basically have a lot more grip. They don't let you drive as fast because the way they work, and they make a fair amount of road noise because they've got more rubber contacting the road, but they have a lot more grip than normal summer tyres do, basically to make way for the snow and ice. But I'm sure in Russia you must have snow tyres, or do you just not fit them? Because a lot of the videos I've seen, I've watched cars doing, I don't know, crazy stunts. Anyway, right, we've got 100 kilometers left to go. No idea how long this video will take to upload until I start, but I imagine it's not going to be a 5-minute video. It will probably take, any guesses, a day to upload. So if this video appears on Sunday before I am on air, then you will know that it was a sure upload. However, if you're watching this and this video appeared on a Sunday night or a Monday, probably on a Monday, then you will know that I wasn't able to upload it in time, because if I start uploading right now, after I've finished driving, it consumes all my bandwidth for uploading, absolutely everything. So I can't go online to play any other games, and obviously, as you can probably tell, I enjoy playing games, multiplayer wise. So it kind of kills my evening. So I tend not to upload until I've gone to bed. But even that's got its own problems, because then my bedroom and my computer room are nearby, and my wife starts complaining if the noise of the computer is on all night, and yada yada yada. So nothing is ever easy, is it? Right. Duisburg. I'm not entirely certain on the pronunciation on Duisburg. But, Yes. Oh, if you ever get the chance in Germany, you have to have a currywurst. Brilliant. I'm surprised the English didn't invent it. The Germans and the English, oddly enough, have a very, very, very close, similar taste in food, by the way. It's quite remarkable just how close the Germans' appreciation of good beer matches that of England and of good food. Because when I was in Germany, not only have they got some awesome beers, but at the same time they've got some awesome food. And one of the things I had in Germany, down in Berlin, was a currywurst, which they only really make properly in Germany. It's basically a sausage, spicy sausage, served with on a bread like a hot dog, but not always, and with some French fries, optional. But the main thing is that the hot dog is literally soaked in curry sauce, which is why it's called a currywurst. Curry being the curry bit, and wurst being the spicy sausage dog. So yeah, a currywurst, absolutely brilliant. Love those in Germany. And again, I think a currywurst in Berlin with fries, or chips if you prefer, because they were kind of half and half. They were bigger than fries but smaller than chips, and a beer of whoa shit. Ah! Ooh, oops. Nope. Oh, that was lucky. I'm not certain what the hell happened then, but yeah, I saw the lights on red. Stop. I was expecting to get fined, but for once it didn't happen. So yeah, going back to this, I had a currywurst and Warsteiner, very good German beer, at €3.50. Oh, it's about £2.60 or something, $4 American. Absolutely brilliant value. And I went to Frankfurt, and in Frankfurt we went to a very nice restaurant, and I had sausage and mash. But the mash was made with truffles, and the sausage was a very high quality wurst, and with this gorgeous gravy, washed down again with German beer, and that was €7. It's like, you are kidding me. The prices there are... I must move to Germany because the food prices are so reasonable. I'm not going to say cheap. They're not cheap, but at the same time they're reasonable prices. Not like London. Places in London where I used to work, you'd go for a sandwich and it'd be like £7 or €10 just for a sandwich. I remember when I used to work at Visa, the credit card company in London, we used to go for a spaghetti around the corner at High Street, Kensington, and it was literally... What the hell is going on in the background over there on my left wing mirror? It's a bad reflection. It's probably just on the limit of draw distance. Yeah, High Street, Kensington, went for spaghetti at lunchtime, and it was a bowl of spaghetti with olive oil and a couple of bits of mushroom in it. And when I say spaghetti, I mean the white spaghetti, not the spaghetti sauce. Just a bowl of plain spaghetti, a little bit of olive oil, and a couple of mushrooms in it. Obviously, it had some very swanky Italian name because they would never put on the menu plain spaghetti with mushrooms. No, it's always spaghetti alla balla. It's like, yeah, okay. Sprinkled with black pepper. Ooh. And that was £12 or €15. So, oh yes, I've been to London and it's reasonable prices. Whereas Berlin actually has, and most of Germany actually, Frankfurt, Berlin, where else did I go? Hamburg, Dresden. All the places I went to there were reasonable. In fact, one place I went to, where was it now? In Frankfurt, I believe. Yeah, Frankfurt. It's this marvellous bar in Frankfurt. And I say marvellous because it's had its own indoor kind of paddling pool for adults inside the bar. And at the same time, it was a gin bar. So yes, they had lager and beer, but they specialised in gin. And they had 300 types of gin. And the way they drink gin in Frankfurt oddly enough, is with cucumber. I kid you not. Most people, when they think of gin, associate gin with ice and a slice. Ice and a slice of lemon. But no, Frankfurt was ice and a slice of cucumber. And it was very, very refreshing. It was refreshing for the first glass, it was refreshing for the second glass, and I think by the time we were leaving and we were on the 12th or the 13th glass, it was just as refreshing then. But yeah, it was quite a night. So yes, gin and tonic, but with cucumber, not with lemon. It's a pleasant drink, fairly refreshing. When did we go? I think, I did so many places. I think it was about June we went to Frankfurt. I remember it being fairly hot and warm, but I've also been to Berlin in winter, covered in snow, and yeah, that wasn't so pleasant. Right, nearly there. Yes. Okay, turning in here. Let's see if we can make a better job of reversing, because my last video, I completely screwed it. Didn't do a good job of it at all. Okay. Oh, you would be right ahead of me, wouldn't you? Which means it's going to be... Slow down. Okay. Right. Can I cheat? Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh, probably going too fast. I probably made a mess of it. I want to get the rear wheels as... Have I pushed everyone out of the way now? Oh, that's not going to be good. He's going to hate me for that. Quick, run away and pretend I didn't do it. What's going on is that there's a no collision zone. So while I'm driving around, I can't hit anything. But it doesn't apply to my trailer. So my trailer can hit other people's trailers, especially if they're about to be picked up for a job. Oops. So that person's trailer that's behind us is going to... See? Told you about that. This is going to be fun. Oh, I can't move. Oh, crap. What the hell's going on? Ah! I thought this was a no collision zone. How the hell do I hit my own trailer? Oh, we're having a peachy mode here, aren't we? Well, that changed. How the hell do you hit your own trailer? I mean, I know I'm not the best reverser in the world, but... Oh, hold on. I've got the other guy's trailer there. Can I even drop this here? Okay. I actually did that on purpose. You won't believe me. I know you don't believe me. I did that on purpose to try and knock the guy's trailer out of the way. Try again. Round 10. I always seem to screw this up at the last minute, but I don't mean to, honest. I'm not going to make any money on this trip at all. Being rammed once, twice, didn't help. Didn't help at all. So, good work. No, not at all. Not at all. Right, we made 24,000. That's how much we made officially, 24,000. But if we now drive, go to F7, and then go and repair ourselves, and we shall see that it's going to cost 11,000. So we made 13,000. Not bad. Okay. Considering that people get crashing into us, it wasn't bad. Right, here endeth the next video in the series or whatever. If you want me to try out a different game, please ask. You never know, maybe I can do that for you. If you want me to drive from a specific destination to another destination in Euro Truck Simulator 2, multiplayer or single player, please ask. And that's about it. This is DJ Cross. Yeah, doing yet another video. Hoorah. Right, let's end this here and work out how long it's going to take to upload the damn thing. Ooh, nasty. Right, bye-bye.